Ladies and gentle steppers, welcome to the fall split of the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard in Simple MMO. That's right, start of Season 3, aka Fall or Autumn or Fautumn, whatever you want to call it. Well, if you don't know what it is, well, here it is. In game, we have a leaderboard, top 25. It lasts for about 3 months or so. Pretty long, I know, but hey, it's lovable. And top 25 guilds battle it out to be top 25. Duh.
Wow.
And there are,
Excellent.
the way we like to break it down is we have 5 guilds per tier. We have 5 different tiers because, you know, math, 5 times 5, 25. That's right. It equals out. Big thank you to Yomu for providing this dashboard. When we first started, I had to do this with a lot of manual work after running a couple scripts to make it look pretty. This man just cranks it out and updates it every season for us. So huge shout out to Yomu, amazing individual, super awesome. We really appreciate all that he does. If you want to support him, go check out his SimpleMMO App Hub, which is absolutely phenomenal if you want to play the mobile version on PC. And if you really, really love that, go ahead. He has tiers for it, Patreon tiers that you could pay for to get better aspects to the mobile app, if you will. But so yeah, thank you, Yomu. You are amazing. You're a great person, and we really appreciate you. Without further ado,
Yeah, do you have to use cranking? It got to my head, and I was like, someone's gonna call us out. And of course, it's Theron, the Angel SimpleMMO. Did you really have to any word?
cranking, rip and tear. You know me.
No. All right. Okay. So before we get into any further into the SGL
Yes.
here, there was some noteworthy news that dropped from our sources within the field.
Let's talk about it.
Within global chat and all that stuff. But apparently, and Alucard's here. He can probably confirm for us.
Yes.
Soft Blanket is the head of Babel right now. Alucard, if you can confirm or deny, it's okay.
Well, based off of the guild page, Soft Blanket is a leader.
There you go.
And
There you
Alucard
go.
just said
Open
correct.
source information. That's the noteworthy news. A couple days ago, maybe. I don't have a time frame. I don't know if it even affects what we're about to go over tonight. But that's what's been going on in the guild world. And then also, Crazy Fi has his weekly guild stats. We've had some guilds hop into the fray with only one looking good, and there's a forest mimic out there, and then a couple guilds dissolved, 3 of them to be exact. But Babel is now fully PvP, and if you have not seen that video, it's definitely like a precursor to this video. It's like a warm-up. It's like a pre-workout to the stream.
Yep.
So highly recommend it. Go to our video tab. You'll see it. I mean, Crazyfy keeps them short, keeps them quick.
That's how I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And fucking. And in the PvE section, there's some names I've never seen before. A couple here and there.
Dude, I will tell you, the PvE section, like the bottom 4 are always like random ass guilds I've never heard about, and they keep like coming back and forth. It's like, who are you?
Yeah, so maybe we'll see more in the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. Hello, Blues. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Okay. What's up, man? Welcome to the SGL. All right, let's kick this thing off. Let's go to the worst tier because we're not in it.
That's right.
Let's do it.
Freaking trash is what this is. This is the Celestial tier, the 1 through 5 positions. We have Babel taking over the first place position. Scarlet Legion. Oh my god. Yeah, Scarlet Legion. I am right. Thought I was about to say Scarlet Letter. Scarlet Legion. I apologize.
Scarlet Letter, brother.
The Forest, the Forest, not Forest. Rain Factory. And the Knights Who Say Yee taking up that 5th place position. Now, if you watched our guild stats, you'll know that Babel finished the number 1 position for the weekly guild stats for 22 through 29 October. It was a close tie. Yeah, but Babel won. No, it was a close race. So check out the distance. I won't spoil that piece, but Babel did place first in the top 10 PvP. Wanted to say E there for a second, but they've transitioned back. They're the old school Babel again. What up?
Old school.
Yeah. So Scarlet Legion's going to do their best, I would assume, to try to take over the first place position again. But goddamn, do they have? Does Babel have some big players? I would know because I get my booty cheeks clapped by them in the war we're in.
Are you slapping something? Stop slapping it.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on an ASMR phase. But anyways, yeah, the Forest.
What
coming in third place position. We saw this last time where they were like, second or third or whatever, But who knows? They'll probably come for that first place position. I can see it, definitely for sure. Rain Factory. Yep. Sounds about right. But honestly, the big one here for me is the Knights Who Say Yeet. They're back, baby.
They're not dead.
They're not dead, even though they were a top 10 contender at all times. Now they're now they're top 5. So that's awesome. Good to see. Like to see those old school guilds that actually show up and crank out some good guild EXP.
Why, dude? Enough. Chat, I need an F. I'm starting it. F for Crazy
We're
5.
cranking out here, ladies and gentlemen.
This literally can't keep happening.
It can.
We're blacklisting this word.
Yeah, but Bomb says they're happy with number 2, but we'll keep it competitive. I hope so. Let's do it. But yeah, that's my thought. What's yours? Tell me what's on your mind.
All right. Battle taking number 1. No surprise there because they were neck and neck with TSL. They were neck and neck with TSL.
Right.
So, I'm expecting it's going to be like this for a bit. You heard it from Bombs. That was their trajectory. They wanted second. They wanted Celestial. And Babel, usually when they catch ahead early in the season, they build this like this like chasm, if you will. They just build this like just freaking lead that you would only see in LPL, honestly, if you're a League of Legends fan. But anyway, it's going to stay like this for a bit. The Force moving up, they do this slow and steady.
Yes.
And then they're like immovable. You almost need, they are almost need to create a whole voting title for them alone. Just like immovable fortress or some shit, because they crawl up there and then they just stay there. Silent professionals, honestly. And then Rain Factory dropping, it's due to the decay here, shifting, well, not decay, but the shifting from the forest, and of course, Babel climbing up.
That's right.
But Rain Factory is going to be, as much as it surprises me, out of all the guilds we've had in the past, like Golden Arrows, Heaven and Hell, and a few others, Rain Factory is a staple Celestial tier. It was a meme. I had to send Amelia a coffee mug across the Great Pond all the way in England somewhere.
$100 coffee mug right there.
$100 coffee mug. We'll never recover from this. But like, they've been in Celestial tier all year. So good on them. So good on Rain Factory. And Knights Who Say Ye, I have nothing else to say besides I thought they were dead. All right, next. I thought they were dead.
Thought a top 10 guild was dead. Boy, do we like to say that a lot. Heaven and Hell.
Hey, when you when you look at SGL,
yes,
you start to lose focus that these are like top tier positions. These are like and contenders.
When we have like about around 80 guilds that are active per week, and we see top 25, we're like, look at these dead guilds. But they're top 25 are like the 80 that are active per week. Yeah.
Yeah, I always have to remember where Theron's like, when we were talking about like number 14 or something, Theron's like, no, that's actually really high up.
Yeah.
Like I always had to pull back and be like, that's true. But also in this context, I don't care because we're talking about this right here.
It's spicy.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on to the legendary tier. Here we have number 6, Step into Shadows, Genesis, number 7, Old Salts, number 8, Golden Arrows, number 9, and Wolf Blood, number 10. I really like this tier because Step into Shadows is great. They are the number 1 PvE guild right now. They have been outside of Babel when Babel was PvE. For the top 10 PvE and the weekly guild stats. Genesis, though, is giving them a run for their money. That's another PvE guild who is absolutely crushing it with the grind that they're doing. So awesome to see from them. Old Salts, another great new guild, which I love. I thoroughly enjoy the Old Salts in the wars that we have, even though they smashed us the first time. But and then Golden Arrows, of course, can't knock down on the Golden Arrows, even though they've been knocked down 3 spots.
I was going to say, I don't know, man. I think they got kind of knocked.
Get knocked, boy. And then Wolf Blood, taking a step back. Well, we talked about this days, taking a step back and ending in the 10th place position, but it's still good. And good on them for being a top 10 contender.
Mm-hmm. So Step into Shadows, a resurgence, by the way. Interesting to see here. we've seen them push this to this height before within the SGL, and then they kind of like they die. I mean, if you were here for the beginning, they got a huge ban wave because they had a bunch of noobs and they're all auto clicking. I guess I don't know, but they survived that, and now they're back to number 6. So good on them. Good on SIS. Again, we'll see how long it takes for them to either decay or even threaten the number 5 position, because they're not that far. If you look at 6 and 7, they're not that far behind Yi, which was at around 9 mil EXP. But then again, as Crazy if I mentioned this in the weekly guild stats video, Halloween event, it's skewing the data.
Yep.
So we'll see who's actually sticking their nose down to the ground and grinding it out. And not just, riding the wave of influx of new players, return of old players, and boosts.
Yep.
Okay, right. Moving on to Genesis. It's good to see. Did they rename their guild?
So I thought, and I haven't had time to track this down, right? So Genesis was a guild that was absolutely crushing it in the top 25, and we covered them in the very first season, I believe it was. And then I thought, I'm like 99% sure they deleted that guild. Like, I remember we talked about this in a weekly guild stats. Genesis was deleted. So I don't know if it's the same crew that decided, you know what, let's bring back Genesis, or if it's another crew that happened to name themselves Genesis. Okay, it's an old guild revived by Morgan and old TSL MM co-lead. Okay, so there we go. There we have it. There's the actual results there. So thank you, Babombs. We appreciate you with all your intel that you share. Yeah. It is really nice to see the new era of guilds, because I was getting tired of the same old.
Dude, it's the emo revival.
It is. It feels nice.
It's Pianos Become Teeth. It's Law Dispute. All those bands we saw live with tiny moving parts.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Genesis. Good to see a new name. So former TSL Merriman, as you heard, Morgan's a good dude. Good to see a different name all the way up here already, and that's what surprises me the most, Crazyfy, is that not only do we have Genesis, we have Old Salts, but Old Salts did make a huge push right at the end of summer 2023.
That's right.
So no surprise here. But Genesis, they were kind of, I'm here now. You know what I mean? Oops, I'm here. So shaking Legendary up, because this, if you remember Crazyfy and everyone in chat, this used to be the graveyard where like Heaven and Hell was, Golden Arrows, Yi, and Murders of the Universe. Like all those guilds kind of just like hung out at the Legendary bar across the street from Celestial Hotel, and homeless essentially. But no, we got things here. Wolfblood falling down to number 10 from where they used to be in number 3. Sad to see, but again, in perspective, number 10 is a good place to be, and Wolfblood is by far the farthest from a dead guild. They're still there. They're still repairing. They're still doing their thing.
Right.
I can only wish them the best, because they are some cool dudes and dudettes. All right, let's move on, brother.
Yep. Let's move on to the third trash tier here. We have the epic tier. We have 11 through 15th place. We have Lunar Demise in 11th position, moving 2 positions. Still Friendly moving up 4. Cheese Cult dropping down 2. The Titans in 14th place. And Murder of Universe moving up 6 positions to get into the epic tier. Honestly, I need to look into Lunar Demise, because I haven't had a chance to really look into who they are. But wow, like, again, another newer name that we're seeing showing up on the top 25 guild stats, or Seasonal Guild Leaderboard, excuse me. Holy moly, I'm confusing the two. Still Friendly, good to see Friendly Conglomerate doing well here. Cheese Cult, hopefully they could pick it up. They were top 10 potentially guild. And
see you later, Cheesies.
And they've dropped down again. The Titans,
dude.
Doing Titan things, getting poached probably. And then Murder of Universe, I guess, had a slow start, and are like, whoa, we can't be below 15. So
this is the slowest start.
Yeah, this is the slowest start for them. So what do you have?
So first and foremost, Cheese Cult, if you fall into the next tier, you need to rename your guild to Cheez-Its, because you are the joke. So no, I'm just kidding. Fucking Miuri, where are you? So Lunar Demise. Who the hell is Lunar Demise? First off, 2 positions up. Great for them. I don't know who they are. Do you know who they are, Crazy Fi? Well, I guess we'll never know.
We'll have to look into them.
We'll have to. If anyone has intel on Lunar Demise, get with us later. Still friendly, 4 positions. So friendly, they've been active. The different tiers of friendly, I still can't tell them apart. I just know Sideways is in 1, Sunshine's in 1, and then Satan Sama is in 1, and they all kill me. So shout out to Sideways, by the way. He sent me like 10,000 pie or some shit. So I have all this pie in my inventory. Moving 4 positions, that's the most activity we've seen in them in a while, Crazy Fi, if I'm not mistaken. And then Cheese Cult already made a joke. They've been around the block. They have not. Here's one thing with Cheese Cult. They've drifted to the curb. They've seen the light, so to speak. They've been lucky at the casino. They've never been knocked out of SGL. So to bring things in perspective, like the runoff this year, they have never been knocked out. And then moving on to Titans, they're like an anchor. They're picking their spot and they can chill there. I feel like the Titans can just do nothing, and they fight decay with like stable EXP gain, and eventually they either move up a spot or they drop a spot. It's just kind of how they work. Yeah. And Murder of the Universe, like Crazy If I just said, this is probably the lowest start they've had. They are kind of like the old salty dogs, you know what I mean? And that's with our community voting awards. We get more into that later at the end of this year. Hopefully before baby leave, we do one. But so Murder of the Universe, this is the lowest we've seen them. But they moved 6 positions, so that's a good sign. That means they're waking up, they're gearing up. They probably are low manned right now, and they're riding some of the wave of the event EXP. But generally, you see these guys push to legendary or at least top of epic. But that's all I really got for this tier.
So real fast, we already got the intel about Lunar Demise. Elemental Wars here says Lunar Demise is Mammon's guild and I'm co-lead. So there we have it.
What? Mammon's in the stream?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? And Mammon just talked like 2 seconds. Mammon, tell us that you're in the guild. Thank you, Elemental.
Yeah.
See you, Blues. Thanks for stopping by.
I just really love their guild icon. Like that's probably the best part about their guild. So
it's cool. Yeah. It's like, what is that? Like a sword or a dagger in like a bin?
Yep, that's what it looks like to me. So
yeah, it's edgy, it's fantasy-ish. You know, you gotta like it.
I'm loving all these green and red arrows, by the way. Really nice. So
yeah, oh man, the end of summer was kind of like
yeah.
Just nothing.
All right. Let's move on to the other trash tier here. We have the elite tier, 16 through 20 positions. We have the Peaceful Crusade dropping down 1, Prostor moving up 1. The Guerrilla Wizards really took a hit and moved down 6 positions.
Oof,
so they started off fast and dropped off even faster. Nightmare Rats, which is a PvE guild. That's one of those bottom 4 PvE guilds I was talking about, and then Wolf. That's what I mean. The Wolf guild, not Wolf Blood. Don't get it confused. But Wolf is here to play.
Yeah. This Wolf doesn't role play as werewolves.
No, just regular old wolves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just regular. They're Wolf's Reign, which is actually terribly sad anime. Never mind. Let's move on.
Okay.
That's just.
But yeah,
in the feels there, brother.
Yeah. Oh Lordy, have mercy. Oh Lord. I'm dying.
Jeez.
Somebody
mute yourself, you sick fuck.
No, I want everyone to hear my beautiful struggling coughs. Anyways, yeah, I just this guild, this tier. Biggest thing is I just love seeing all these new names: Nightmare Rats and Wolf. I love it. So
Fluffy.
That's about all I got. Yeah.
I love Fluffy. Outraged. All right. So elite tier, other trash tier, whatever you want to coin it this time around. TPC is falling. It's finally happening. Loch Ness and Rysasima, like they're active. The Discord is active. They're getting new players. But I think it's a good and bad sign, right? So ever since Casey left, the burden's been shared amongst the co-leads, specifically Loch Ness is at the helm. And TPC has kind of weathered that storm. They've stayed in the trash tier above this trash tier, and they were stable. But now, in the in the midst of a event, right? A big seasonal event, I would say. Other guilds are proving to be more active. So it's natural that we're going to see these guilds that were like struggling. They had like, a weak heartbeat. They're on the lifeline. They're going to start trending downward. And I think the first guild we're seeing that with is TPC, and its tragic history. And then we have Prosor. Prosor, they fell, and now they're, oh, geez, that's gross.
I
And now
muted
they moved
myself in
up a
OBS
spot.
so no one could hear me. The first time.
Oh, he's muted. He's muted in OBS, and all I can hear is phlegm.
Yeah, the first time I muted myself in Skype to cough, and I was like, "Oh, like I'm good." No, that just prevented you from hearing me, but everyone else could hear me.
I like that.
This time,
That was great.
I muted myself in OBS, and you could hear me, but they couldn't hear me. So you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Are you unmuted now?
Yeah, I'm completely unmuted
Okay.
now.
All right.
I wouldn't be
And
talking.
then Guerrilla Wizards. This is unreal. We just did a special event.
Yeah,
We just did a
the
special.
beautiful
Hold
item
on.
that it was.
Yeah, where's that? Oh God, I just full screened my chat. Hold on, chat. This is. Where is Here we go. Look at this. Look at this chat. We just did this beautiful item giveaway with Guerrilla Wizards' 5th anniversary, and they freaking dropped 16 spots on the SGL. XBuy, Owlcool, you have a lot to answer to, brothers, because you're not the same person. So interesting stuff here.
Conspiracy theory.
Highly disappointed. I cannot believe it. And then we have Nightmare Rats and Wolf. New names, new blood. I like to see it. That's all I really got. We'll see how far they go. We'll see if this is, the event high, if you will. Riding that wave, Johnny Tsunami style, or what? I don't know. All right, let's go to the final trash tier. There's just so many trash tiers.
Whoa!
and
This next tier is no longer trash. It's the
You're
best
kidding
tier.
me.
It's the
You
best
flip it
tier.
upside down.
That's what I'm talking
Oh.
about. Best tier, rare tier, baby.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, the decay, but you know what? Whatever.
Alrighty now. Don't worry about the arrows. They're all made up. It's all fake.
we
Don't
put it
worry
there
about. Don't look at it.
for shock
Don't
value.
look.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not for real.
Yeah, not for real. Not a thing. Not a thing. Number 21 through 25. 21, we have Rippy's Heroes. Rippy is leading this crew. He's.
Are you telling me Riptide is?
Huh?
Like Rippy the Riptide?
Rippy the Riptide, yep. He pulled out from the friendly conglomerate to start his own guild, and they supported him in growing it. So good on him, moving up 8 positions. The Foundation dropping down 5 positions. Newbies, which was originally led by Lucas, but he has since stepped down. They moved up 2 positions. So good to see that they're still on the top 25 leaderboard here. The best guild by far across this entire Seasonal Guild Leaderboard is Couch
so many
Cat
handsome
Gaming.
players in that guild. Yeah, so many handsome players.
We are probably the smallest guild in the top 25, and we're doing better than everyone else. So,
Everyone else, you flip it upside down and Battle Cam and
that's
compete.
what's
You
up.
know what I mean?
That's what's up. You
Number
know
one
what?
becomes number
You know what?
25.
If anyone is
We're
jealous of
number
us,
2 now.
come join us. We accept you all with open arms. We do not turn anyone away. We love you all.
Exactly.
Come join the best
Alucard,
guild.
you want to come over, dude? You're tired of Babel.
Yeah.
You're tired of living in a tower. Come to Couch Cat, dude. We got a farm.
We got you.
We got a farm.
We got you.
Your dog is there, not in heaven. It's on the farm. You know what
We
I mean?
have cows. We have pigs. We have chickens. We have it all.
We're Stardew Valley.
Basically,
but in guild form.
it's peaceful.
Yeah, we're Stardew Valley. We never marry the person we want to marry. And your chickens, they drop eggs all over the farm. You can't collect them fast enough, and you're just so mad. And then it rains, and it's really dark on your farm. And then you have to go to the mine to do the mine loop. And then I could just go on and on about this. Okay, sorry.
So yeah, best guild out here. What can I say? I am actually super proud of everyone. Mamo, Nallery, Cutie, and the rest of us who who struggle to be as good as them. Absolutely crushing it. We're super small guild. Honestly, our activity levels are like there's like maybe like 7 to 10 of us out of the 22 that are actually, or 23 that are actually in the guild that are actually doing something. Anyways, and then
Yeah,
finally,
I think you give yourself too much credit here, Crazy Fi. I really do.
I'm the superb best guild
All
leader.
right, talk about Blazing Beasts
I
already.
don't, that, who gives a crap about them? No, Blazing Beasts with Vex. This is Vex's guild, right? They
Is
are.
it?
Yeah, I'm like
Yo, Vex, rename your guild to something cooler,
BB baby.
like
You know
Blazing
what I'm saying?
Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. That's a stupid movie. Yeah, and Blazing Beast holding on that top 25, being that gatekeeper for the 25th position there. I love this tier. Lots of green and red. It's Christmas colors, but don't start celebrating the winter holidays until after Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Exactly. That is the rule.
that is 100% rule. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday ever.
Ever.
Because of the food. I love the food. It's one time a year that I cook
Crazy
everything.
Fi and I used to hang out. We used to hang out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Good times.
That would be
Not anymore.
worse.
He sucks now. But
That'd be the worst. I want to enjoy my food in peace. Thank you very much.
yeah, I would take leftovers. It would be amazing. And he'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I would get pissed. My favorite food.
Him and his brother.
Favorite food. And this fucker would come over and be like, "Oh, let me say something about turkey and stuffing. I would
my
love
God,
to take bags worth of this food.
Let me make some gravy with this turkey juice.
Bastard.
So fucking good. All right. So what are my thoughts? Because no one's going to ask. Rippy's Heroes. Good job for Riptide. He has been in Fly since I've known him. I don't want to be mean, but Rippy always freaking disappears. He started his website. He started an article run up. He had a crew, disappeared on them. He dropped away from them, and now he's back. I just hope he doesn't. He's like all of these other players who they put him in positions and burn out. So I don't think they're going to be here for long. That's nothing personally against Rippy. I'm skeptical as shit. But also 8 positions is nothing to bat an eye at. So what a freaking climb! Probably the biggest climb we've had of the season in a minute, because it's just started. Foundation, don't even remember them dropping 5 spots. So what the hell happened to them? I don't even remember this guild.
Their
Newbies,
foundation is led by the awesome
that's
guy.
fine. Whoever they are.
Yeah.
Newbies, Lucas, great player, burned out. He was Icarus, but they're doing fine. They're doing fine. They're still in the SGL, so good on them. He has made a legacy here with Newbies, but he did say when he is able to, he wants to return and make a whole new guild. And I think that's just going to do what it did to him the first time. Burn yourself out, dude. Just play the game, enjoy it first. Okay, Couch Cat. What else is there to be said? We're handsome.
That's right.
Alucard endorses us maybe because it's on a tower. We get killed by everyone.
That's right.
That means we're all friends.
That's right.
That's how I interpret it.
Trauma bonding, baby.
And we have a YouTube channel and a website, couchcatpod.com.
And the only guild to be partnered with SimpleMMO.
That's right. It doesn't make us better, but it makes us cooler.
That's right.
All right, moving on to Blazing Beasts. If this is Vex's guild, good on you, dude. You just breached. You just by the skin of your teeth, you breached into the SGL. That is an exciting time for any guild. It was exciting for us last week. Then we got kicked out. But it is an exciting time when you can just cross that threshold. And I think the funny thing is, chat, you can agree with me. But if you're not watching, yes, Pydian, I'm not going to read that out loud. They're demonetized. If you don't watch us, if you don't even read the blog post every Monday that has a collection of this data, if you have no awareness of our emphasis that we place on the SGL, or even if you just create a guild because you want to create a guild with people and you get some type of movement going, you could breach the SGL and not even freaking know about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, yeah, it's just hilarious to me. But Blazing Beast, if it's Vex, he's been working hard for this, and congrats to you. Don't want to lose out on that. 25 is a sweet spot to be in. It's also the scariest spot to be in, I think.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, for sure. Also,
but that's my thoughts, man. If you want to close this out.
Yeah. So that is our top 25 Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. We appreciate you all who watch, whether it's VOD or live stream, and I hope you enjoyed this little fun commentary about the top 25 guilds. with Couch Cat Gaming being number 1.